So we just had lunch, treated, I've forgotten your name already.
It's call me mate. That's what
Mate.
I do.
Right, mate.
Shane.
Shane, that's it. We had some McDonald's, didn't we? You had the
Steakhouse?
yeah
Stackhouse?
Stackhouse, the new stack double burger thing. I just had a little Donald sandwich, chicken sandwich. Yeah. Anyway, what do you think about Northampton? It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's welcome to Northampton.
It's different.
Oh, is that your sign there? It says, "Don't be a tosser." Can you read that? Are you a jerk? Do you not care about the countryside? Don't be a tosser. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Not me. And what's that building over there?
Oh, I forgot what you said that was. Is this to do with lifts?
Yes, to do with lifts.
To do with lifts.
Try and teach you a bit about the history. You can't even remember it. Rubbish.
He didn't remember my name.
I know, I'm rubbish. That's actually called, the nickname for that in Northampton is called the Lighthouse.
Ah.
You can see that as you're coming up the motorway, so you know you're getting near to home. Yes, the Express lift tower, they used to test lifts in it, and now you can abseil down it if you want. You fancy abseiling down that?
No, I don't like heights.
Me neither.
That is not one for me.
Yeah, so you can abseil down that now. So,
Well, I let them
that is a
into it.
bit, I think the height is very high. I can't remember how much. Anyway,
Yeah.
what do you reckon so far? How's the day gone?
Yeah, really good. And we was talking earlier, about just about why you do things, because unfortunately, it's not anyone's fault. It's just when you are on an apprenticeship, sometimes things go quickly. People have got to work quickly, and you don't always get a chance to learn, question everything. I work with a couple of guys who are really good and allow me to question things. But you do meet some people who are just, like Dean says, either not interested or don't have the patience. So today's been really good. I can ask questions, why we're doing this, why does this happen? So it's really good. I mean, it can be very annoying for someone as well who lets you come and do it. So it's very good that Dean's allowed me to come and do that. But it's very, very good.
It's actually been quite refreshing having someone to chat to, because it's been a while since Kieran left me, so probably about 6 months. So I've not had anyone with me for 6 months. So yeah, it's quite good and quite refreshing for me to use my knowledge again, as in teaching, rather than, I know what I'm doing, so I don't really think about it so much as we all do. What do you think of the YouTube shorts?
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna enjoy reading the comments to see what people think, who you can or can't.
One thing on YouTube, people will say the sky is black, sky's blue, sky's pink.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, they'll have a completely different opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's doing them shorts. It's going to be good for opening debates, and people will say this and say that. There's always more than one way of doing things, so be interesting to see what people's thoughts are.
Yeah. Good conversation starter, that one that you put up.
Yeah. So next job is a little bit of fault finding on some lights. I've done loads of work in this house. If I get time, I might try and adjust the extractor fan. You'll see that if we go there. If you don't, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we've fitted a load of lights. Actually, what I'm even talking, I'll show you it. This is a job we've done quite a while ago. Fitting lights, external lights up there. You can see one up there. You might be able to see one up there, and a couple more dotted along the soffit. And these are working okay. The ones outside here. This one isn't working. Now they're all on photocells, but these up there on the top of the house are on the photocell, which is up there. And it's going to be a nightmare if you need to change it, but that's where it is. So they're on that photocell. That's working fine. This one is on its own photocell, which is, and again, this is all work in progress. The customer's getting it all decorated, so these will be hidden away. So the photocell is just up there, you can see. I would imagine that would have been enough to make it come on and off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this up, and you're going to tell me if that light comes on. Okay, Right, I'm going to go and get me steps. Nothing?
Not that I can see, no.
This cable goes out there. That cable's not live, so I'm thinking maybe I forgot to connect it up. Let's have a look. Whose fault would that be?
Apprentice's fault.
Yes, apprentice's fault. This is one of them jobs that took ages to do because we were doing little bits at a time. It's quite possible I've just forgotten to connect it up. I think I've wired these the wrong way around. Yeah, I can see what I've done wrong. I wired them the wrong way around. You've got three cables. You've got a live in. I'll read it as it says it. Live in, live out, and neutral. Neutral is obviously the blue. Live out is the red. Live in is the brown. So I'll just mix up the live in and live outs. Just need to swap them cables over. Easy mistake to make, but as I said, we'll make mistakes. Whose fault's that?
Got to be that apprentice.
Yeah, so he's rubbish, this one.
I know.
That should go off. You want to have a look at that?
And we have light.
And we've got light.
Nice.
Don't do that again, all right?
I'll try not to.
That's a simple thing, just, you know, and I've had to come out and do another site visit now. So this is a previous job we've done of changing the extractor fans. But we had a little problem with this one. With this one, the tiling behind it, you'll see it in a minute, wasn't exactly a good fit. So what we've done is the best we could have done at the time, but it protruded like that, so it's not flush onto the wall. It's not how we like to leave things. So as always, what we've done is I went home and I thought, I've got a solution to this. And sometimes that's all that matters. You can go home and just out of the blue, you can think, I know how to fix that. So let's take this off and we'll see what the problem is. But the line doesn't exactly line up with the hole in the wall. You see there's got a big lip there. So my idea was to cut out a bit more of this and then we'll have a bit more to work with. That's where the Dremel comes into place. Yeah, you can see there's a big lip there. So we want to take a little bit of this out. It's okay marking this because it's going to be behind the wall. Hopefully, don't crack the tiles. It's the last thing we want to happen. So what we're going to use, we've got the Dremel. These are really good for cutting in tiles. You see that? With a little handy bit on the top. It's really loud. Do you want to put your ear defenders on properly?
Always good to have PPE.
Yeah. Now put the Hoover on and on a bit of music. Done that now, we've got it a bit more in. It's not 100%, but it's as good as we can get it. What you need to do as well is make sure you run the fan afterwards, because if you tighten it up too much, it's too tight behind, you can have some sort of catching on it and you'll hear it make loud noise. That's perfect. Now it just needs to tidy up and get away. So last job of the day, nice easy job for us. We're going to replace this fitting and I'm glad I didn't have to put it up. Look how much, wow. I know he's going to have a comment on this, Rob Burrows. I know he's going to have a comment. Anyone know, is it a Louis XIV?
I'll go, yeah.
These go back generations. We fitted these years ago. First thing to do is to see if it switches on and off. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. So what we do, we leave that on, we isolate it, and that gives us an indication of whether or not we've isolated it. Just to let you know, sometimes when we're messing about with lighting, it can trip the RCD. So if you've got anything you want to save,
my laptop's on battery.
just in case, because it can happen.
I'm going to kill the monitor because it's bastard, and but the rest of it I can just run on laptop.
Hopefully it won't, but
yeah, no, totally appreciate the warning. Thank you.
yeah, sometimes if you touch two of the wires together and you're working in that close proximity, it can trip it out. Just letting you know.
Cool, thank you.
All right, no worries.
It's a big boy here.
Yeah, it's not the biggest one I've worked with. I've worked with huge ones. I imagine it's these. Yeah, there you go. You get a good idea of how these all go together in the end. Oh, God. Can you take some away? That's it. Whoa, that's heavy. You got it? It'll be really quick.
Oh.
God.
You got your workout of the day then?
Yeah, that's hard work, that is. So do you know anything about these, this light fitting? What can you tell me about this light fitting?
This one here?
If they're going to put it up in a new house. If you wanted to put this up over there, say, in this room,
yeah.
What can you tell me about the light fitting?
Yeah, the light's sitting
As in fitting it?
As in fitting it?
If you want to fit it.
Well, 2 men.
Yeah, definitely.
It's heavy.
Well, actually, not just 2 men, 2 women.
2 women, 2 people, anyone.
Yeah.
He's willing to lift at least 20 kilos.
It's heavy. That's heavy.
20 kilo light fitting.
20 kilos?
I don't know, something like that. It felt pretty good.
Funny, interesting you say 20 kilos.
Yeah.
What is significant about 20 kilos? Or actually, I think it's 5 kilos, so don't listen to me. Probably chatting rubbish again.
So what do I think is significant about fitting this?
Yeah, if you want to fit this into a property,
I mean, the only thing I'm thinking of is obviously it's got a lot of metal to it.
yeah.
So
So I want you to fit that up there, okay?
right.
Just going to screw it into the ceiling or what?
Am I going to just screw it into the ceiling?
Yeah.
I'd probably check if there's cables already up there.
How are you going to do that? It's, all you've got is a hole in the ceiling. How are you going to check if there's cables behind the wall?
Do you have one of those detectors, those metal,
They're rubbish.
the wire detectors? No?
They're
no good?
rubbish, yeah.
I don't really know then how you would check.
What's the most significant thing about this light fitting?
Big.
It's big. And what else is it? It's big and it's
a big old light fitting.
heavy.
Yep. Oh, so you need to make sure that it's into the joist maybe?
Yeah, into the joist. Not sure what way these joists are going, but I'd imagine they're going.
Or make sure it's got the right support.
Yeah.
To hold this bad boy up.
I can't remember the exact weight, but I think it's anything over 5 kilos has to go into have to have some form of extra extra weight protection, if you like.
Yeah.
So whether it be, it can have a joist, if it's going into a ceiling in the roof, in the attic, you can put a roof support, like hook onto the rafters or something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's loads of ways to do it.
Okay. So obviously you've got to make sure that it's supported correctly.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not going to drill into any wires unless the hole's already there and you can see.
Yeah, because if this comes down whilst they're eating their Sunday roast,
yeah,
guess who they're going to call?
The apprentice.
There you go.
It's the apprentice's fault, right?
That's it. So, you know,
I see.
I'll make sure. And there's a good saying, you should always remember, you're only as good as your last job.
All right.
So if your last job was rubbish, then you're rubbish.
When you initially asked the question, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about the wiring.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wiring. What do you know about the wiring of this?
What do I know about the wiring?
Yeah, as in, if we're going to wire this up, what do we need to, some of the things we need to be aware of? Can we just wire it anywhere? Can we just fit this anywhere? Can we, what can we do?
No idea. No
It's
idea.
got-
Are you talking about like regulations of where the wiring can go or
No, not, well, yeah, go on. Tell me everything you know
everything? That's
about, I mean, we've got 10 seconds to waste, so no.
I don't know much.
No, that's fine.
No, I mean, in terms of regulations, no, I haven't really got there yet on the course that I'm on.
That's fine.
At the minute, we're doing mostly just wiring, sort of like radials and so on. You know, you can wire like lighting and stuff like that, but they don't really talk about at the minute about the regulations or where the zones are of wiring and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't think I got to that point yet.
Cool, no worries. So, what type of fitting is it? Class 1 or Class 2?
This would be Class 1.
How do you know it's Class 1?
I'm assuming because it has an option for earth, or
Okay, it's got an earth on it. Let me see the...
for earth, and obviously it's metal. But then you have a square, right? Unless you have a double square, then it's not a Class 2.
Yeah. Have a look at the earth terminal on the junction block. Where is it going, that earth terminal?
The earth terminal is connected, so here it's actually connected to this.
Yeah. So what class is it?
Class 1.
Yeah. Which means that the outer metal needs like bonding protection, if you like. Needs earthing.
Yeah.
So it needs a CPC fitted to it. What does CPC stand for?
Oh, here we go. Wait. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
2. Conductive protection.
Listen, you're learning, so it's fine to get a wrong answer.
Yeah, I can never remember the actual acronym of it, but it's like protection something.
Protection something.
Yeah.
There's no S's in there.
No. We can make one.
Let's make it there. So, I'll tell you it.
Wait, so CPC, so...
What are these called? What are these 3
Conductors.
conductors? So you've got one of the things.
Yeah, conductor. I was conductor protective.
What does it do? What does CPC do?
It makes, so like, from what I can remember, if there's, you know, like if it touches any like live wiring, it will trip.
Trip what?
Trip the MCB.
MCB or RCD?
The RCD.
Why would it trip the RCD?
Sort of like surge protection? No, it's not surge protection, is it?
It's okay to have a wrong answer. You're still learning, so.
Yeah, no, it's not surge, because that's what you were saying about fitting.
Yeah.
Is the surge protection. Well, residual current device.
Perfect. What does that mean?
Excess current.
It's if you think of do you know what a fault loop impedance path is?
No.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So when something's got a fault in it, say a kettle, toaster or something like that, what the class 1 item will do is send the excess current down the circuit protective conductor.
That's it, yeah.
Otherwise known as what number?
CPC. The
You
class
might
1.
not know. It's R2.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were talking about the live thing. Should be an R1.
Otherwise known as R2.
R2, yeah.
It will send the extra current, or the fault current as it's properly known.
Right.
It will send the fault current down the CPC, which stands for circuit protective conductor.
Yeah.
And in turn, if you have an RCD fitted, that should trip the RCD.
Right. So instead of it going through you,
Yeah.
it goes.
Rather than go through you, if you're touching something, you're touching that fridge now.
Yeah.
If that becomes faulty and you're touching it, the fault current will go through you and straight through to the ground or wherever.
So like
wherever you're
path of
touching.
least resistance, right?
That is a fault loop impedance path.
Right.
You'll learn that.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to be able to draw it as well.
You don't know how much you don't know until you.
There's a lot you need to know, trust me. So what that does is it sends a fault current down the CPC, which stands for. I've just told you it.
Yeah, you did. You did. That's why I loved an acronym. Oh my god. So much knowledge. So much knowledge going to waste right now.
I know.
Is the conductor. Oh yeah, no, go on. You tell me.
Circuit protective conductor.
Circuit protective conductor.
Yep. So it goes down the circuit protective
I think my
conductor
brain's wired backwards.
and trips what?
The RCD.
And when it trips the RCD, what's that path called? Whole path together.
The whole path. Have you mentioned it?
Yep.
The loop impedance. Is that
Yes. EFLIP.
EF. No.
Earth.
Yeah. Loop.
Fault.
All right. Full.
Loop. Impedance.
Impedance.
Path.
Path. Okay.
These are things you need to learn, but
Right.
you're still learning, so you will get them. So don't worry about it too much. And then that trips the RCD.
Right.
Usually about 24 milliamps. You can do a ramp test on an RCD and it usually trips at about 24-ish milliamps. It's usually a 30 milliamp RCD because I think it's 40 milliamps, and I might get this wrong. I don't care if I get it wrong. Let me know if I'm. 40 milliamps is enough to kill somebody. I think that's right. So that's why they set it to 30 milliamps, and it usually trips at about 24 milliamps.
Right. Okay. So it trips way before it gets to the dangerous.
Yeah, and that will trip in, if you've got 1 times fault current, which is what we test to now, that should trip within 300 milliseconds.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So very, very
Blow
quick.
my mind.
Very quick. These are all things you pick up, don't worry about it. That was a good day, yeah?
Yeah, it was a good day. That was a lot of learning.
What did you learn about the last job?
The last job, heavy dam.
So, yeah, really heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was heavy. But no, I learnt a lot today, which is, again, appreciate it, Dean. Let me come up here,
That's cool,
invading
mate.
on your day.
That's fine. Listen, it's been good, been really good having someone else to speak to and someone who's passionate about learning.
Yeah.
If someone's passionate about learning, then I would always give us some help wherever I can, you know. But yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep an eye on eFix, GSH Electrical, all them. Yeah. So what did you learn today? What's eFlip?
E-flip.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I just said I've got a real short-term memory.
I just told you about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, on the way down here. I need to do what you said and write them all down and try and learn these acronyms because
Yep.
Earth
Fault Loop Impedance Path.
That's it.
And what does that do?
that redirects the current.
Which is known as.
Did you remind me?
Fault.
What we just said.
Yeah, fault current. No, that diverts the fault current along which conductor?
Earth. CPC.
Earth. Did he say Earth? I'm sure he said Earth. What conductor?
CPC.
Which stands for?
Conductive protective circuit.
Nearly.
No, it's not. Is it? I always say that. What I always
wrong
say
way
that.
around. Circuit protective conductor.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, you're getting there. Otherwise known as what? What letter and number?
Letter and number.
Yeah.
Oh, R1.
No.
Oh, you said R1 earlier, so I think,
Yes.
but we was talking about something else then. Letter and number.
Yeah. It is an R. R2.
R2. Is that so? You do the R1 and R2 when you're doing certain tests.
Yeah,
don't
you've got 3 conductors. You've got R1, RN, R2. R1 is your line. Some people call it live, but it's actually called line. RN is your neutral. R2 is your CPC, otherwise known as?
Circuit protective conductor.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
Only took me 8 times.
Listen, you will go away remembering that, and that's something you will take with you.
No, that's it. No, it's been really good. It's been an eye opener.
So what does the fault current going down the circuit protective conductor do?
Fault current going on. What does it do?
Yeah, what happens when the fault current goes down the circuit protective conductor?
It goes to the RCD.
And what does the RCD do?
Trips out.
In how many?
30 milliseconds.
30 milliseconds, yeah, good. No, well,
Or less.
usually they'll trip out at about 24 milliseconds.
That's it. I remember
But
saying
you're on
that.
the right track. You're doing well.
It's like 24
How many milliamps are normal for additional protection?
milliamps for additional protection.
Yeah.
I remember you saying something about 40 milliamps could kill you, no?
I'm not sure about that.
But yeah,
It's around that. 40 milliamps can kill you. So 30 milliamps is what we call additional protection for an RCD.
yeah.
So yeah, good. How many How many milliseconds does it have to trip in under?
Under milliseconds.
How many milliseconds does it have to trip by the regulations 18th edition amendment 2 at times 1 rated current? How many milliseconds does an RCD have to trip?
No idea.
300 milliseconds.
300 milliseconds.
You see how I can just rattle them off?
Yeah.
You're going to get this. And what else? What type of RCDs are we fitting now?
What types?
Yes.
Is that when we went to the first house? It was type A, wasn't it? That's the new one that we should be doing. And then the lady, I think she had a type AC.
Yeah.
Is it? That was it. And so obviously just give her the advice that this is what should be done now. And obviously gives about the surge protection device as well. And obviously she's got to make a decision what she wants to do with that.
What does a surge protection device do?
Oh, you know what? I watched something with you in this.
Did I?
Yeah. And I literally
so you've seen my video.
I watched
You've
this
been all day.
I pretty much watched this last night.
Yeah.
Surge protection device. I think it was you and Delways were talking about how. No, that was it. It was you and Delways talking about how it can increase the price of a new consumer unit quite a lot.
Can do. Depends on the brand you fit in.
Yeah, and was it the RFDs as well? I think you guys were saying. Is it? No, I can't remember. See acronyms.
RCDs, probably.
Something.
AFDDs.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah. So he was talking about that. So he wasn't saying anything.
Listen, there's a lot to learn. So
talk about it protects the devices, your like appliances in the house, the SPD, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got a big surge, you don't want anything to like basically blow and ruin all your thousands of pounds of equipment.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you got one of those because it will trip out before you get any serious damage.
Will it trip out?
Will it trip? Does it not trip that device?
No, it doesn't trip.
No.
A surge protection device doesn't really trip. What it does is it diverts the current in a safe manner, so usually towards the earth. I'm not an expert on it, so shoot me if you want, but it doesn't trip as such.
Mm-hmm.
After so many or a big spike, it will blow up, like it'll be dead, and then you'll have where you got a green symbol, you'll have a red symbol. So then you need to change your SPDs. And usually there's pushing and pull out and push in sort of thing. So
okay.
Yeah,
okay. It's been a big eye opener because obviously I know I'm on an apprenticeship and it's not an electrical apprenticeship.
Yeah.
So it's more of a multi-skills one where we can do many things. But like I was saying to Dean, it's unfortunate when you do electrical there, you might not do that type of electrical. You might not go over electrical for 3 months, and you'll be doing a bit of plumbing, and then you might be doing ventilation. So it's a great course, but I think what I really found a lot of passion for was when we did do the electrical stuff, but it's just unfortunate we do it like once every 3 months, if that. And because I don't work with electrics, on a daily basis, you do forget, or you don't become quite handy at it. So today was a really good day and experience to see what electricians do, how much you guys know, how much I need to learn, because you don't know. Well, the more you learn, the more you know you don't know. So today I've learned a lot more, and it's shown me how much I don't know and need to know. But there's no rush. First of all, I need to get onto my electrics course, which I'll be applying for and getting onto, which I've already applied for it. And hopefully in the next 2 years, maybe we'll meet up again and we can ask all these questions again, and I'll be like, what, and I'll be just reeling them off.
You'll be testing me, trust me.
Maybe, you never know, maybe I can ask you some questions, but no, it's a big eye opener, and again, I'm much appreciated. And
that's cool.
You can see, I have a much more, I've respectful trades, but you can see how much work goes into being an electrician, and the fact that you can hurt yourself, you can hurt others, you can cause fires, there's so many hazards in this game. So it's definitely something that I want to get into and learn it well. And if I don't learn it well, I'm not one of those people that would start touching things. I will wait for the real people to come in who are experienced and qualified to show me what to do. And that's what I'm doing at the minute at my workplace. Is I have qualified electricians and I do these type of things, but only under the instruction of a fully qualified person. So if you do see things on my Instagram and stuff like that, don't think I've been doing it on my Jack Jones. No, someone's always been there to make sure that explain it and make sure that I'm doing it correctly. There's two individuals, but they won't want me to say their names, but they are they are very, very good. So if you do see us, guys, thank you very much for your help as well at my work, because you guys have helped me a lot. But yeah, no, massive, great experience. So if you guys come meet Dean and check out his new channel for the travelling, because I didn't even know that you had that up and running. I thought it was to come.
Travelling Veteran, looks like here. It's up and running. At the moment we're uploading videos for Thailand. Got a few of them to go, and then me and Adam are going on some jollies, some holidays. I know you all hate Adam. I know you hate him really, but he's a good lad. We got a good relationship, so we're doing things together. We're going to be going around the world doing a load of good things. I'm not going to spoil it here. Keep an eye on my Instagram channel, which is Travelling Veteran, or better still, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I've got about 3,500 subscribers on YouTube now, so if even half of you go over to my new channel, that's that's me monetized, by the way. So I need to get monetized on that other channel. So it seems like it's dragging. It's got about 15 subscribers. By the end of this video, I want at least 16. Right,
I'll subscribe to it. You'll get your 16.
There you 17 now.
17. Yeah, that's it.
Right. Okay, listen, it's been really great having you.
Yeah,
good luck in the future. I'm sure we'll be in contact again.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
definitely. Just for me, guys, if anyone else out there is also looking for, like I've done with Dean today, I'm more of a North London base, so I travelled up here to see Dean, but I'd appreciate it if anyone reaches out and is in North London. I'm more than happy to come and get experience. Again, same sort of deal. I'm not looking to get paid. It's good to get experience with good people, meet good people, and learn. So, Del Boy, come at me.
Yeah, come on, Del Boy. Listen, Del Boy will be all over it. I'm sure he will. He's a good lad, he is. I like Del Boy. So listen, one thing left to say, and that is because he knows the channel, he knows what we need to say. And I'm going to test him now, because he's really good with everything that I've taught him so far.
Yeah.
One thing left to say, and that is like
and prescribe.
No.
Share.
No.
He's definitely prescribed, though.
Yes. Like, comment.
Oh.
Share. Prescribe.
Prescribe.
Well, we both do prescribe. I haven't said that for ages now. Anyway, so there's one thing left to say. Take two. One thing left to say, and that is like.
Oh no!
I literally said this 10 seconds ago.
Oh dear, this is. Oh, you're testing me now. Like, comment, prescribe.
Like,
comment,
share,
prescribe.
Yay!
I'm not gonna. You're Adam. He was the one.
Yeah.
He was the one. He got this. I have newfound, like respect for that man.
Glad someone does.
Yeah.
Listen, mate, it's been good. Anyway, let's finish it up for a proper one. Like,
comment,
share,
prescribe.
Prescribe. Yes.